What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're taking on the EZA finally for the STR LR UI Goku here. So his weakness is Universal Survival Saga. So we are going to have to bring a full LR team of them. So let's bring LR, and I think Universal Survival Saga is this one. Nope, that's GT. Is it this? Yeah, it's this one right here. Okay, so we will bring, I mean, we don't really have the greatest of leaders, unfortunately, for this team. So, you know, actually, we could bring the TOP androids, but I don't want to have to give up a LR slot, so we'll bring them as our leader. We'll bring Jiren. We'll bring these two. You know, let's bring Ribrianne and her squad, and we'll bring Android 17 here. So I guess we can just run a TOP as a friend, or the TOP androids as friends. So as of the recording of this right here, we just got a data download on the global side as well. And we had a tweet out from iSeriously of the Tournament of Power androids. So it looks like we on the global side are going to be getting the INT TOP androids as our next Dokkan Fest unit, while the JP version gets to celebrate anniversary and have Super Saiyan Gogeta and Super Saiyan Broly. I mean, if you want to tell me if that's fair, if that's fun or not, I mean, you know, trust me, I understand. There's a reason why I play two versions, and I've been playing on my JP version since year 4. No, I'm sorry, since year 3. I've been playing on this version. So the reason why I've been doing that is honestly just because of, you know, the global shenanigans that we've had over the years. I wanted to make sure that, you know, I could still play with the new units when they came out, test them out, play on the new events and everything, and prepare for myself on the global side, because I am a global main. And my global account is my actual, like, whale account, and that's where I have all of my rainbows and everything of that sort. So I always test the units out on JP. It's kind of like my little testing, I guess it's like my tester account is the best way to put it. But I mean, my JP account is actually a pretty stacked account as well, so it's not like a, you know, it's not just like a low, I guess like a low end account. Maybe it's definitely in like a higher tier, I would say. But you know, all these EZAs, all these new units, all these events and everything that gets to come out, especially like anniversary coming out right now, I'll get to enjoy it. I'll be able to make content for you guys on it. We'll be able to do summons, the new events, the new difficult events. I mean, we'll be able to do everything, and I'll be able to show it all to you guys so you guys can see everything. And then that way you guys can kind of prepare yourselves for when we actually get it on the global side in July, and kind of prepare yourselves ahead of time to see, you know, what we'll need, how difficult the events are going to be and everything of that sort. And especially with the like the difficulty of events, at least on the global side, we do get that little like global foresight, obviously, so we'll be able to see exactly how hard the events and everything are now. And I guess when they do eventually come to global, we'll probably have quite a few units that the JP side didn't have yet, so it'll probably be a lot easier for, you know, us as the global player base to be able to do these events compared to the JP side, which won't have, you know, any extra EZAs or any extra overpowered units that we might get like during Saiyan Day, or, you know, if we get something during Goku Day in that, like, that celebration, if we get anything around then, you know, we'll be able to see what all we're gonna get. Oh, yeah, we're getting this unit super attack because we got the Goku with the Goku and the Frieza, and we still couldn't even take him out, huh? There you go, Ribrianne. You can get all of those orbs. Yeah, so like I said, the TOP androids got it announced on the global side, so we'll be seeing them. And then for part 2, we're going to be getting this Ribrianne, unfortunately. So we have a very non-hype celebration coming up. Sad to say for us global players, but we just have to kind of trek along through the mud right now. Just kind of get through, you know, these next few celebrations, and, you know, just kind of hold it together. Just hold it together until the sync happens, because once that sync happens, then we'll be in better shape then. Let's put it that way. So we'll just do it like this. Obviously we want to give the androids some of the int orbs right here. There we go. All right, so going back to the event that we're doing for the STR UI Goku, obviously with his EZA, he becomes a Realm of Gods category key for 150%, or Super STR key for 100% across the board. And then on his 12th key, he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, disables enemy guard, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. So not like a terrible 12th key. And then on his 18th key, we get greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, disables enemy guard, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then allies attack 50% for 1 turn. So he's basically like a slot 1 unit that you want to put in. Now going to his passive, this is where it actually gets great. So start a turn, he gets attack and defense 177%. He also gets key +4, great chance of evading enemies' attacks, including supers, for 7 turns from the start of turn. And then he has a high chance of evading enemies' attacks, including supers, starting from the 8th turn. So you want to kind of build him up early, earlier in the fight. He gets an additional dodge chance +7% until the character gets attacked per other reps of Universe 7 attacking in the same turn. So it's really it's like a new mechanic that we've never had before, because none of the other units have anything like this. So it'll be interesting to see how this is going to work in game. Then he gets an additional defense 77% from the turn after he evades an attack. So he dodges once and he gets 77% defense for the rest of the fight. He also gets an additional attack 77% from the turn that after he dodges, only if he's the first attacker. So you put him in slot 1, he dodges 1 time and he gets an additional attack 77% and defense 77% for the rest of the fight. So needless to say, you just have to have him dodge 1 time, and with his high chance to dodge, and I'm sure putting a little bit of dodge into him, he'll be a lot better that way. And then he also gets additional key, and the final part of his passive is he gets an additional key +1 up to 7, attack, defense, and crit hit chance +11% up to 77% with each attack evaded. So you want him to dodge basically 7 attacks, and then he gets an additional 77% attack, defense, and a 77% chance to crit. So, needless to say, this Goku's gonna be very, very good. I honestly can't wait to test him out in game after we get his EZA. And realistically, once this MUI Goku gets his EZA, which he's supposed to get at this celebration as well, obviously we won't see him for, till the end of next month, because it'll be the end. Yeah, it'll be towards like the end of February before we'll even see him. Maybe even like the first week of March even. But we're going to be waiting until basically the end of anniversary before we get to see the EZA for this LR MUI Goku and the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. So once all three, you get all three of these guys EZA together, they might be a good rotation. They might be cooking something up like that. So honestly, I can't wait to see what all they do with this anniversary. From the looks of it, it's shaping up to be the best anniversary we've ever had. So fingers crossed, they come through. I hope that they pull it out, do whatever they have to do, and just completely bring the house down. Is the best way to put it. Go all out. We're getting Super Saiyan Gogeta. We're getting a Super Saiyan Broly. For part 1, I mean, that's an amazing part 1 like celebration, and then they're switching it up to a Dokkan Fest and a Carnival like setup now, or they're going back to that setup again. So that's gonna continue the hype into part 2, because part 2 will also have a Dokkan Fest and a Carnival. So it's not gonna be losing any kind of we're not losing like any kind of steam essentially going into part 2, because we will just keep the hype train going all the way into part 2. Was it a mistake to put Jiren in this first slot? This Jiren needs an EZA too. Oh wow, yeah, he took some damage. But yeah, this Jiren needs an EZA. I mean, a lot of Universal Survival Saga units need an EZA. Like, as sad as it is to say, but a lot of them just, they don't really get any play anymore because they're just so old. We haven't had any real Tournament of Power buffs. We got Kale. We got the MVP 17. We got his EZA. This Kale and Khalifa, they got their EZA, and like we got the Tournament of Power androids that dropped. But other than that, I mean, they have so many LRs that they need to EZA, and I really hope that they just kind of decide to say, hey, we're gonna just shadow buff Tournament of Power along with movies at the same time, just like buff 2-3 different categories and make them really good. So we'll see what they do. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys going to be summoning for the TOP androids, or are you going to be saving for Broly and Gogeta, or are you going to be saving for like Saiyan Day or something? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys are going to be doing. Obviously, I'm going to be summoning and rainbowing the Tournament of Power androids, but then we're also going to be summoning for Super Saiyan Gogeta and Broly and whatever part 2 is going to be. So there's going to be a lot of summon videos coming out. Let's just put it that way. So if you guys enjoy summon videos, just be on the lookout. We have plenty of them coming. All right, we only got to do this one last time, and then the EZA will be all completed. But there you guys go. Pretty much just bring a full Universal Survival Saga team. Shouldn't be too difficult to put together. As long as you have all of these LRs here, this Goku will be a breeze. AGL, AGL, Tech, Int, just bring those kind of units and you'll be okay. Obviously don't bring any kind of like physical units because Goku's gonna slap them up. And then I guess you could bring STR units if you want to. Like you could bring the STR LRUI Goku, but I mean he is pretty old now, so until he gets his EZA, he's probably not gonna do as well in here as these other guys are. But you know, let's hope that this Jiren maybe gets an EZA during the celebration as well. Like I said, just kind of shadow drop a couple EZAs here and there for us. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this up real quick, but if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely consider hitting that like button and subscribe. Like I said, we have a ton of content that we're gonna be doing over here on the we're gonna be doing a lot of content over here on the JP side, especially with the anniversary coming up. You know, we still obviously have a lot of global stuff that we're gonna be doing. You know, we're not leaving global behind. You know, even though there's not going to be much content going on the global side, we still will be having content there. So if you guys are enjoying everything, do consider subscribing. We're going to see if we can try to get to 2,000 subs by the end of February. So hopefully anniversary treats me well, and you know, we'll see if we can get that goal that I'm trying to get to. But other than that, there we go. This should be the final blow to this Goku, and after that we're basically all done here. And boom, there we go. That is the last one that we needed. That is stage 10, and that is everything that we needed. Boom, title and all. And I think we can go here and collect the mission for him, maybe, if it'll stop doing all this. There's the mission, collected 3 stones, boom, 33 stones, easy peasy. There you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.